What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Dads. Happy Sunday. Happy Football Sunday. We're watching the game right now. Jaguars, Dolphins. Not the best matchup in the world, but it's football nonetheless. Happy to be here today. Joined by Moose and Smirks, as always. Appreciate everybody that comes through today. We're live on TikTok right now for the first time, which is pretty dope. We're also live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. So make sure you guys smash the like button, the thumbs up, whatever it is where you are. Drop your start sit questions in the chat for us. Interactions is what we're looking for. So hope you guys enjoy the show. And let's just kick it off, man. I'm hyped for today. I made a huge trade, league of records, so I'm just looking forward to football.
Buddy.
So Kev, drop us with some some injuries. We do a little differently, guys, this time around. We're not going to really describe the injuries much. We're just going to kind of do the ins and outs and maybe some game time decisions. But he's also got some news too to touch on that's pretty significant.
Quick little news items here.
Yeah, so let's get to it, Smirks.
All right, we're gonna get right into it. We got Christian McCaffrey put on the IR with his hamstring injury. He's gonna miss at least another 3 weeks. That's tough for y'all who took him first overall. Zach Ertz traded to the Arizona Cardinals. That's big news for Ertz and Dallas Goedert. T.Y. Hilton was activated off the IR today. Jerry Jeudy he's designated to return. He has 3 weeks to be activated. So we should be seeing him in a couple of games. George Kittle's on the IR, and Chris Carson with that neck issue goes to the IR. Rashad Penny comes off the IR next week, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But I'd be concerned for Chris Carson, not just for this year, for his career. It's a neck issue. You can't really play with that. So what we got here, Damien Williams out on the COVID list. Khalil Herbert will be their starting running back today. Rashad Bateman activated off the IR for the Ravens. He's going to get eased into action, though. That's what Harbaugh said. Mm-hmm. We got Nick Chubb is out. Kareem Hunt gets a boost this week. Sammy Watkins out. Joe Mixon supposed to get a full workload. TJ Hawkinson expected to play. Devontae Parker was out in this game here this morning. Ezekiel Elliott expected to play. DeAndre Swift expected to play. Mike Williams expected to play through his knee issue, barring a pregame setback. Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, both expected to play today for the Washington football team. And we're still waiting on Chase Edmonds, looking like a game time decision still.
Yep.
And do they play at 4:25, the Cardinals?
Believe so.
Cardinals-Browns, that's one of the late window games, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
yes.
so we might not hear about that one for a little bit.
Right.
I think that's it.
If he does play Chase Edmonds, I still do think he's a running back too today with the receiving upside. Even though
most people are using him.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So you guys are in the chat. Make sure you drop your start sit questions for us. Let us know. You got any start sit questions ourselves? We'll probably talk about those first if we don't get any in the chat here. But let's just talk about real quick. I know near the end we did I have a buy low thing I might have put on the sheet there. But I kind of want to just talk about the league of record trade I made this week. I caught a lot of heat for it. They thought I robbed the guy. I don't really think I did per se, but I traded away Keenan Allen, Jacoby Myers, and Cortland Sutton, along with a Chase Edmonds for his Christian McCaffrey, Chuba Hubbard. I can't think off the top of my head right now. Jalen Waddle and who's the other receiver I got, Kev? I forget right now.
I'll take a look.
But I made that trade. I traded for Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is a great buy low. He's on the IR for 3 weeks, which makes me extremely happy. I honestly was nervous they were going to push him out and force him to play through his injury, and he would just get hurt again. I'm low key happy that he is on the IR. I mean, I got Chuba too in the deal. That's who I'm missing. Chuba. And
so you got AJ Brown, Christian McCaffrey, Chuba, and
yes.
Jalen Waddle.
Yes.
You traded away Myers, Allen, Sutton, and Edmonds.
Correct,
yeah. So
correct.
I mean, off the surface, Ryno, I'll be dead frank with you, and I think I said this to you. I thought you robbed the kid. But then he told me that he was the one that offered it. So I didn't think anymore that you robbed him. Like, I don't think you can send a trade to somebody and then get robbed. Like, it doesn't work like that. Just generally. So no, I mean, and then the fact that CMC's out another 3 weeks, like, it may even lean the other way now, Ryno. I don't know. The kid needed receivers. So that's the thing, too. Like, I wouldn't veto a trade like that ever, especially if he sent it. Now, if you were somebody that didn't know what the heck they were doing or didn't know what they were talking about, I think it would be a little bit different. But you were making a move. It was a risky move, and it may pay off. It may pay off in the playoffs. Listen, I was about to trade Aaron Jones and CeeDee Lamb for CMC, Chuba, and I was going to try to get one more receiver out of them, but I'm almost glad I didn't. You know what I mean?
But it is what it is. I gotta take. It's more or less for the playoffs, man. I'm gonna have Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, and CMC. I gotta make the playoffs first, but I'm thinking Chuba.
How many make it? 6 or 8?
8.
All
right, so that's not bad. Okay, so that's
Nate just didn't want to deal with that headache anymore.
Right.
It's fair.
It's understandable, but if your team was in a position like mine, I don't know if I could handle that risk of taking on Christian McCaffrey, who's out probably till at least week 10 or 11. Yeah. Because I got to win. But if you're a game or two ahead of me, if you're one of the best teams in the league, you can afford that kind of risk. So it's a little different. Depends on where you're at to make that kind of deal. But if he comes back healthy in 3 weeks, then your team might be unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Dallas or Denver, guys? Got a TikTok question here. Defense, probably going to go Denver. Stick with Denver. We got some other start-sit questions here on the Facebook feed. Tony Kane wants to know Daniel Dimes or Taylor Heineke today. I'll let you answer that first.
Heineke.
Oh, there we go. Kevin answered first. Heineke. Heineke against KC?
Yeah, that defense is one of the worst in the league against everything right now. They're a mess. Why not?
Yeah.
Heineke's been surprisingly solid.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. KC's defense is just decimated, and Daniel Dimes is kind of banged up a little bit. I know he got through the concussion protocol, but he's missing some studs on offense. I gotta see how they adapt the offense to focus.
He's going against the Rams too. That's a no-go for me.
Tough matchup. You agree, Moose? We lost Moose.
Oh, my bad. I was muted. For me, it's not even a question at this point. Taylor Heineke has finished as a top 10 QB twice.
Yep.
And in 5 weeks, for a guy like that to come out and play as well as he has, you have to go. Kansas City's the worst defense in the league. The worst defense in the league. They may not make the playoffs because of that defense. So I think Taylor Heineke could have a massive week. Yeah. Play him. I'm playing him in 2 leagues. I'm sitting quarterbacks to play him.
Yeah.
So.
A big Heineke guy. I like him.
So if I remember correctly, too, TK's a Rust owner, right? Isn't his name Russ B. Cookin or something like that? Yeah. Sure play Heineke, dude. You'll be fine, and you can hold on to him for a bit because he's been playing well.
All right. We also got another one here. We got bench one of these. Start 3: Damien Harris, Khalil Herbert, Edmonds, and Devontae Booker. I'll go first here. I'm gonna bench Damien Harris, and I'm gonna start the other 3.
Wow. I think I agree.
Wow, really?
I think if Damien Harris he's going today, right? Can we get an update on Damien Harris? I know he was banged up on this all.
He's going.
He's expected to play.
Yeah, he's you got to sit him though. Bolden's I think is going to get the higher volume in the pass game, as he usually does anyway. Damien Harris is banged up, man, and he's fumbling the ball a lot. And the person who doesn't fumble the ball usually gets the ball in New England's offense, and that's going to be Bolden. So I'm going to go with Bolden over Harris today in that situation.
Holy shit.
Khalil, Herbert, Edmonds, and Booker for your question, Alex.
I think they're gonna feed Herbert. They don't have like anybody else. Booker also, as soon as Barkley got hurt, he was just featured in the passing game and on the ground. Scored a couple touchdowns. And Edmonds has been solid all year.
Yeah.
All year.
Yeah. Except last week.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. If this was a standard league, I'd probably consider playing Harris more. But I'm assuming, Alex, that it's PPR, so I'd probably sit Harris as much as I hate to.
Even so, I wouldn't
say that. I still think they believe in the kid. I just think he needs to fucking hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they're gonna lose the belief in him real quick, man.
Yeah.
That's what
I think
happens.
they want to get Ramondre going a little bit too.
Ramondre's another guy you got to think of too. I didn't say his name because I don't want to put money onto a rookie like that. I got to see it first. He looked good last week on his 11 carries, but I got to see it. Bolden seems to be the guy Bill trusts the most in that offense. So as of right now, it was James White obviously, but he's out. All right, we got a tough pick for flex number 2, Khalil Raymond or Mecole Hardman from Winfield212 on Twitch.
Hardman.
Yeah, Hardman had 13 targets last week, man.
Yeah, you got to go with the targets.
Tyreek Hill's coming in a little banged up too.
Yeah, go with the targets.
Tyreek Hill could end up being a. I mean,
decoy.
I don't know. He's built different, but he could end up being something of a decoy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree. Mecole Hardman's probably the play here. Khalif is just on a bad team. I mean,
and Amon-Ra's getting too many targets, man.
And Goff came out this week and actually moves and said that he wants Amon-Ra more featured in the offense.
Yeah. No surprise.
No surprise. So
you got to go Mecole Hardman. Jeez, that's a deep league, huh?
Two flex.
You can't trust Khalil Raymond. I tried to do it last week, and because he had 10 targets the week before that, and he put up a goose egg. Literally a 0, dude. You cannot trust that guy at all.
Yeah. I agree. You can't really trust anybody in Detroit besides Swift. I mean, you're going to start Hawkinson, and you're probably going to start Amon St. Brown. I mean, maybe not, but I'm assuming you do. If you picked him up,
I'm like a flex, maybe.
Yeah, if you picked him up, you probably have a need for him, so I'm assuming you're playing him too. Khalif Raymond, no, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Unless I'm absolutely desperate, there's no shot. There's no shot.
Yeah, no, you gotta be hurting. We did get another question from Michelangelo before regarding QB plays at Stafford.
Sorry.
It's okay. Stafford or Darnold. I'll start this one out. I'm going with Stafford. Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that anyway. So
against the Giants, I have full confidence in him. And Robert Woods is making another comeback today. Comeback 2.0, baby. Let's go.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Ooh.
No.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm going Stafford.
I was about to say, I can't wait to hear this fucking argument, dude.
I'm going with Stafford. I think Stafford's on the up. Not that he hasn't been all season, but he's on the up. He's gonna finish a top 5 quarterback in fantasy this year.
Whoa!
Beer bet. That offense is cooking, bro. Robert Woods is cooking. That's just gonna make the offense better, bro. It's just gonna make the offense better. It's gonna make him better. Having more than just Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee to throw to is you're giving him another option. He was throwing it to Van Jefferson 8 times a game, bro. Like, you don't. Not that Van Jefferson's bad, but that's not what you want, bro. You want to get Woods going. If you get Woods going, you got him and Kupp, and then you got Van Jefferson as your 3rd or 4th option after Higbee. You like to see that. As long as the run game can stay good, I think Stafford has potential to finish a top 5 quarterback this year.
Beer bet.
Okay.
That's not a weekly beer bet. I owe you 3.
You're on the.
I owe you 3. I'm in debt. You're in debt.
You're debt right now.
Owes me 1, and then I don't know what you guys owe each other. I don't know if you guys have been doing beer bets, but I'll take that beer bet.
I don't think me and Kev have a beer bet yet. I don't think we have one.
Oh, you guys could have one.
We made one. I'm the only one. I just don't remember what it was.
But I like it. I like it.
All right. I mean, that kind of scares me because you could be like totally right about that. He's got the people to do it. You know,
he's got the coach. He's got the coach. He's got the players. He's got the staff. He's got the offensive line. He's got a decent running back, Henderson, who I didn't believe in coming into the season, but he seems to be a pretty decent running back as long as he can stay on the field. So, yeah.
He's scoring at least 15, 16 points every week.
It's very good. Very good. All right, we got another question here. This is actually from TikTok. Before I get to Tony's, I got one on the TikTok live feed here at the beginning of the show. I don't think he's with us anymore, but he wants to know: do I start Claypool over Emmanuel Sanders?
Oh shit,
that's a tough one, right? I mean, Emmanuel Sanders has been seeing the volume past couple weeks. He had one. So out of the 3 weeks, he's had over 20 points, twice. So I'm gonna go Sanders here. I think you can start him. Over Claypool. I think you can. Do you want to start him over Claypool? Probably not. No. Because Claypool's ceiling of 40 points, what we saw last year. But I just don't think he's that guy right now. He's definitely one of their better options, But Deontay Johnson's still getting 13 targets a game. So you're really banking on Claypool blowing up and catching a very deep ball and running the ball out of the backfield and stuff like that. Emmanuel Sanders, he has his role. Beasley didn't. How many targets did Beasley have last week? Like 3 or 4. So Sanders might have taken that role from him.
I think they're kind of like writing him off the team.
Yeah, bro, and that's big news. That's big news because we saw what Beasley did last year in that role, and he was a top 20 receiver for most of the year in PPR. So I think Emmanuel Sanders is a fair play today and rest of the season really.
I'm gonna go with Claypool though.
Okay.
Deontay only had 2 targets last week. That's rare. That's weird for that to happen.
Yeah.
But Claypool had a huge day last week. Juju's out. I think Ben's going to start looking his way more. And they're playing a really, really weak secondary. A team that is missing their starting quarterback and running back. They might struggle to sustain drives. I just think it's the kind of game where the Steelers can get things rolling a little bit. So I'm going to go with Claypool.
Well, you Moose.
It's pretty close.
Shit. Yeah, no, for me, first and foremost, either of these guys, I mean, I think they'll both have a great day today.
Wow.
So I think somebody just scored on Jacksonville. I don't know who it was. It's behind you, Kev. I couldn't
No,
see.
that was just a highlight.
I think it was a replay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. So I'd probably go with Claypool as well, just because Seattle stinks. But the only thing that scares me, Kev, is that against the run game, Seattle is shit. I mean, they could just bury Seattle with the run game all day. Where with Buffalo, he has more targets probably than Big Ben, so that scares me. But for me, I'd probably lean Claypool, just because of his big playability. But again, I think both of them are great plays. I think you could play either one of these guys. I think they'll both have fantastic days today. Let me just say that.
They easily could. Yeah, they easily could both have great days.
I mean, Sanders has been going off, dude. He's been like arguably the last 3 games like the best receiver on that team, fantasy wise.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Imagine like people weren't even drafting him. We were just picking him up.
Yeah, we were all thinking Stephon Diggs, all year.
Yeah.
But he's been having
Top 3.
trouble getting going. But he'll be fine. So I'm gonna go with Emmanuel Sanders there over on TikTok. We also had another one, Khalil Herbert or JD McKissick. I think this one's a little easier. We're gonna go Khalil or Herbert.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Tony's question here. Before I forget, where'd it go? I already lost it. Start 1: Michael Pittman, Tony, or Alex Collins. PPR.
Pittman.
Pittman, yeah.
T.Y. Hilton's coming back today.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy's a bum.
He's a bum.
I don't like.
Oh my God, he's definitely not a bum.
I don't like the defense.
I mean, he's washed, dude. He's hurt all the time.
Definitely not washed.
I mean, what
He's
did he
over
finish?
30, man. He's on the wrong side of 30.
Of course, but he's definitely not washed. Definitely someone you got to think about. They're gonna run him into the ground. Why wouldn't you think they're gonna activate him and then just not play him? Dude's a vet. He's gonna go.
They'll play him just because the Pats. I don't know, dude. I just don't. I'm not gonna
playing
trust
with another vet quarterback too. It's not like
Hilton's probably gonna just jump into like Zach Pascal's role right now.
And what did he do?
Michael Pittman is still gonna be the number 1.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. I think Pittman's still number 1. I just think.
And Tony, I don't know, man. Joe Judge. He might be stupid and just not feature him the same way because Shepard is back. I don't know. I'm starting him on the team that I have him because I kind of have to. But I'd like to see how it shakes out now that Shepard's back. I don't know if he's going to keep getting double-digit targets every week, even though he probably should. And it's a tough matchup. So I lean Pittman over Tony. And what was the third option? Oh, Alex Collins. Yeah, I don't like that matchup against Pittsburgh for him.
So, yeah, I just think T.Y. Hilton's a guy you don't want to write off completely yet. I think you. I'm not saying I don't think he'll affect Pittman's status.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
He's definitely going to get work. He's definitely going to get targeted. Definitely going to get targeted.
I mean, here's the thing. Do I think that Pittman's going to be targeted more than 6 times, more than 7 times? Yes.
He should.
That's where. Yeah, and so that's where I'm leaning.
He's definitely the best receiver on the team.
Right.
I'm going to agree. I'm going to say Pittman too. Collins just doesn't have the PPR upside, and Steelers' run defense is ridiculous. So,
but you're saying just be wary of Hilton coming back.
Yes, rest of the season. Okay. I mean, Pittman, like I just said, he should be fine. He should still be a startable wide receiver every week. But Hilton's a guy you got to make sure you pay attention to. I don't think he's just going to come back and lay an egg. I think he's going to try to do his best. And it's not, as corny as that sounds, I think he's going to come out and he's going to play at 120% because this might be it for him. You know what I mean? So
that's fair. I don't necessarily
did you see his
disagree with that.
Press conference the other day.
he almost retired.
Yeah, he said he was about ready to hang him up.
So
and then he talked to Andrew Luck, and Andrew was like, "Just be patient with it," and he ended up coming back.
yes, for a reason. There's a reason behind it all. So
I'll say this. If people are worried about Hilton, like actually worried about Hilton and Pittman's production moving forward, I will trade for Pittman in every single league I'm in. That's how confident.
Oh, dude, yeah, no.
And like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's like a trade now target for me is Pittman. If people are worried about him,
you're gonna have to pay a hefty price. Kevin lucked out in League of Record. You traded.
I hope so.
Talk about
It's
a
looking
wash.
good right now.
Hilton comes out and gets 10 targets and catches 8 of them and like has a day. Like Pittman is a trade low target.
Talk about a
touchdown too, dude. Did you see the touchdown he scored, dragging the guy in the end zone? That was nice.
That's a monster.
Yep. All right, so we got another question from Michelangelo. Last question of the day. He says, we'll see about that. Torn between these two because that would mean I can't enjoy the game. CD Lamb or T Higgins? Moose, that's your boy. I'll let you go first.
Shit. Oh shit, bro. You know I love T Higgins. I just traded for him. Well, technically, you traded him.
James Robinson's an animal, bro.
Yo,
Oh my god!
bro.
Did he fumble that? No way!
Yeah.
Oh,
He dropped it at the 1, dude.
No.
He
Embarrassed himself. He embarrassed himself. Oh no.
Oh, he's
I
such a
love the
stud.
pan out. That's beautiful. Oh Jesus. I'm going CD Lamb.
Yeah.
I'm going CD Lamb. Yeah, as much as I love T Higgs, man, CD Lamb's he's just that dude. It's one of those situations again. Do I think T Higgs could have a good day against Detroit? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely I do. But CD Lamb's he's so freaking good, man. And this Pats defense just got ripped up by Davis Mills. So I know that Bill will always come with a plan with these bigger teams like Dak. You know, he's gonna have a plan for Dak and for Zeke, but dude, there's so many targets on this team. It doesn't matter what kind of plan you have if you don't have the personnel to cover them. So I'm gonna go CD Lamb.
That's a touchdown for James Robinson, baby. He's turning it up now. We love to see that.
Am I playing him against them in any leagues?
We love to see that. Chat, if you're with us still, make sure you guys hit that like button for us. Make sure you guys share the feed. Tell your league mates about us. We're growing everywhere. We're booming. We're booming, man. Our TikToks are always booming. Shit's great, man. Shit's great. The more you guys show us love, the more interactions we get, the better off we'll be, and the more content we can give you guys. And also, comment in the chat, man. Even if you don't have any questions, just say hello. Say what up. You know, we'll say hi back and hang out with us and enjoy this that weird hour before kickoff. You know, like when I was a kid, there was always that 11 to 12:30, and you had that weird hour and a half of your Sunday when you're like looking forward to football, and you're just like, what do I do for this hour and a half? This is what you do. You come and watch us. You come and hang out with us. You come ask us questions and listen to our knowledge about football. I missed another one. I don't know if this is a serious question. Michelangelo asked, Joe Mixon or Alexander Madison?
Oh, Michelangelo's down bad on Mixon. Bro, trade him to me. I told you I'd trade for him.
No, is he joking, though? Because Dalvin Cook is playing.
Yeah, he is playing.
He's got to be kidding.
He put the smirk face, dude. I don't know. Listen, Michelangelo does some weird shit. He does some weird shit, man.
He does.
Oh, fire up Joe Mixon against Detroit, please, dear God.
Total joke. He said, "All right, good." I was reading through the comments. I saw that. I was like, "Oh, I don't even know if I should read that." But
oh yes,
your boy Joe Mixon should turn up today. He should be fine. The Bengals should be fine today.
The Bungles.
All right, Moose. Let's do some of the start sits. The him or hims we have rest of the season. Let's talk about some of that. We're waiting for some comments and some start sit questions.
All right, yeah. So we've been doing this segment on Thursdays. Me and Perks, Dan, the other member of the squad. It's him or him rest of the season. Who do you like? We'll start with a couple of wide receivers here. AJ Brown or Deontay Johnson in Smirks. I will pass it on to you first.
Oh man.
What was it?
That's
what was
ugly.
it?
AJ Brown or Deontay Johnson.
AJ Brown or Deontay Johnson.
I'm just gonna say this: if he wasn't already banged up and off to a slow start, I think Brown would be the easy answer. But Deontay, just the target volume, Juju's done for the year. I just think he's the kind of guy in a PPR who is like a lock to give you double-digit points.
Sure.
So I think I'm going to go with Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. AJ, he's worrying me a little bit.
Yeah.
All that whole team. Everyone besides Henry is worrying me. Like, imagine spending a 3rd-round pick on, like, Julio Jones. Like, how crappy must you feel? Now, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying, like, that sucks that you made that decision.
I got to say, he was on the fade list for me from the.
I stayed clear from A.J. Brown and Julio Jones this year because I didn't know what to expect. But, yeah, it's Deontay Johnson for me, too. It's just better schedule, better playoffs, more targets, better offense. Is that crazy? Like, I mean, better offense in terms of, like, passing, right? Like, I mean, that's all they can do. Even Najee Harris is getting, like, 20 targets a game. Like, it's insane. It's obviously not 20, but yeah, I'm worried about A.J. Brown. He may not even finish top 20. Like, that's
okay.
Antonio Brown's going to finish above him. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, he might, but he's got that chemistry with TB12. My thing is with A.J. Brown, bro, if you look at his schedule, he only really has 2 tough matchups remaining on his schedule. New Orleans and the Rams. And Buffalo's tough today, too. I'm not going to count today. But after that, I mean, week 15, 16, 17, playoff time, he's got Pittsburgh, San Fran, and Miami, bro. Those are some decent matchups for receivers, especially in the playoffs. Eventually he's going to boom, bro. It's going to happen. He's A.J. Brown. I mean, he's a stud, bro. I know he gets banged up, and this was my worry about A.J. Brown last year when I picked him as my bust, and he proved me wrong. And now he's doing that this year with the injuries. And I think I'm gonna take it's tough because Deontay sees the targets, but he's...
So do you like AJ Brown's playoff schedule more than you do Deontay Johnson's? Because Deontay Johnson has KC, Cleveland, and Baltimore,
that
and
Cleveland
then Tennessee
game's a trap
week
game.
15.
That Cleveland and Baltimore, those are trap games, or those divisional games end of the year. That makes me nervous.
That makes you nervous. All right.
I think A.J. Brown for end of season. I think I'll have to take him here. I think today he has a game today. I know. Would they say, Kev? You had the update about how he's not. Was that you, Moose? That was you. I'm sorry.
He said he's on like a sort of a
snap count, right?
He's not going to be out there every snap, but he's going to be out there for all the important ones.
Right.
Bro, can we talk about this BS real quick? What is an in-game snap count, and why would that come from the player?
NBA, dude. There's load management that these guys are doing now, especially with the extra game. These guys don't want to run themselves into the ground. They're I don't know. It's different than it was 10 years ago when you had an Adrian Peterson who was just fucking taking the rock over 200 times year in, year out.
Well, that's what Henry's doing.
It's just different, dude.
All right, we got a question from Tommy Bennett. What's good, kid? Hope you're doing well over there, man. You and the fam. Pollard or Dalton Schultz in a flex. Got some bye week issues.
Oof.
That's a tough one, bro. Not gonna lie, that's tough. You don't want to do the tight end because he's a tight end, but I think I
don't know though. Schultz with the targets.
But they're playing the Patriots. The Patriots don't.
They've been really good against tight ends.
Historically, they're very good against tight ends. I'm gonna go Pollard here, man. Is this PPR?
Yeah, we got to know if this is PPR.
I think even so, I go Pollard.
Do you really?
I think.
I go.
Our run game is trash, bro. I think they're both gonna eat today. Both might have over 100 yards on the ground.
I'll say this: if this is standard, I'd probably go Tony Pollard. If this is PPR,
it's PPR.
I'm going Dalton Schultz. I'm going Schultz.
Oh no, I'm going Pollard. Yeah. I take the running back.
I know he's been like one of Dak's favorite targets, man,
dude,
for sure.
Pollard sees at least 15 carries a game. That alone is enough for me. Double-digit carries every week. Double digits. Not to mention the targets. Fair. Dalton Schultz, definitely he's definitely emerging as one of Dak's favorite targets for sure. I mean, 6'6", 6'6". 4 weeks he's had 6 catches. So you definitely, you got him. Who's your tight end now? I mean, that's another question. Why he's not in your lineup?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too. He's probably gonna be like a Kelsey or someone like that.
Yeah, probably a Kelsey owner or something.
Yeah, I mean, Dalton Schultz wasn't really being drafted.
No, he wasn't because people thought Blake Jarwin was gonna be the guy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Eight targets, averaging.
Mark Andrews.
I'll go Pollard.
Yeah, one thing about Pollard, though, one thing I'll say about Pollard quick before we move to the next question here is that Bill Belichick mentioned him in his press conference as their best offensive player. So I think, and Schultz, he mentioned both of them actually. That makes me nervous because when he does that, he usually shuts him out. So that makes me a little nervous. But I still think I'm going to take Pollard over Schultz.
All right, 2 versus 1 then.
But, go with your gut, Tommy. Number 1 rule in fantasy. We might have the opinions, we might have the answers, but we're never going to always be right. Go with your gut. Bob Pitta, with no Chubb, how well do you think Hunt will do? He's a stud. RB1. High-end RB1. At least RB5 of the week, at least, I think. Top 5.
So he's also banged up, and they play on Thursday night. So I just read Kevin Stefanski doesn't want to kill him. You're going to see, Dearness Johnson, Demetric Felton, those guys, they're going to get a little bit of work. But Hunt's a stud.
Don't let him fool you, bro. Hunt's going to get 20-plus carries today, at least 5 targets out of the backfield. He's going to have it.
I would think so.
Felton, though. Felton's an interesting guy. He's a receiver. He's another Cordell Patterson type of player. He's the receiver transfer to running back. Yeah. He's another.
Would you start Felton over Nyheim Hines?
Yes, 100%.
I need to go pick him up.
I'm out on Nyheim Hines, bro. I was so positive about him heading into the season as a PPR usable flex play every week, and he's just that offense just not the way I thought it would be.
So would you drop Nyheim Hines for Felton?
I've dropped Nyheim Hines in a few leagues. I actually traded him to Moose this week. I dropped him. I dropped him for some Alex Collins. Another league I dropped him for Alex Collins, and in another league I'm in, someone dropped Tony Pollard. Another league I was in, and I would
have to drop Nyheim Hines because I can't drop Carson.
Who's your starting running backs? I mean,
my IR is already filled with Judy.
It's not. Yeah, it's not going to be.
I have Chris Carson, Antonio Gibson. I can't drop Michael Carter. Gainwell already played, so I can't drop him. I don't want to drop Bateman, Corey Davis, or Rondé Moore.
You drop Hines.
So I have to just drop Hines.
Drop Hines. It's fine.
It hurt.
All right, we got some officially actives, fellas.
Let's get the Moose real quick.
We got so officially active per Field Yates, Joe Mixon, Tyreek Hill, Terry McLaurin, Antonio Gibson, T.Y. Hilton, Mike Williams, and Kadarius Toney. So I just thought that was important to note. They are officially active.
Yep. We got a question over on TikTok. Melvin Gordon or Tony Pollard? Don't know if it's PPR. I don't know if the viewer's still here or not, but we're gonna assume it is. I think I'm gonna lean on Tony Pollard again.
I love the Broncos matchup against the Raiders without their head coach. They're really bad against the run.
Oh, man.
But
Myles Gaskin. Hold on, Kev. I'm sorry, dude. Myles Gaskin is just terrible, bro. What happened? It's like 1 week. It's like the 1 week he catches everything and scores 2 touchdowns. Looks great. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Another ball.
He just almost dropped another ball.
3.4 points, dude. I can't do this. I can't do this every week. I can't do it.
No,
he was the gas man last year. He was the gas man. You were supposed to fire him up all year, Flores, you piece of shit.
Man.
God, this team stinks. I don't want a single piece of the Dolphins. Don't give me nothing. Don't give me anything but Waddle. It's trash.
Give me Waddle. Waddle get a touchdown.
Waddle and Gesicki, maybe?
God, man. It's so infuriating. He's such a good football player. Like, what is happening?
Oh, you know who got the screen? Jalen Waddle, not Myles Gaskin. All right, Kev. Sorry. Continue your point there. That's my.
I don't even remember what I was talking about.
You like the Denver Broncos matchup against the Raiders?
I love it, dude. They can run the ball down that team's throat, but I also think it's Javonte Williams' breakout day. So, and Melvin has been coming in 3 weeks in a row with, some kind of injury. He's been questionable. Gosh, they're both going to get probably the same amount of carries. Him and Pollard. They're both splitting the work. So honestly, I would go with the guy with the stronger matchup, and that is Melvin Gordon. I'm going to lean Melvin a little bit.
All right. I'm calm now. I'm calmed down.
No, you're not.
Dawson Knox every week for the rest of your life.
TJ Hawkinson, Tyler Higbee, or Dawson Knox?
I got to go Knox, dude, until he stops scoring touchdowns. How do you not start him?
I said Knox as well. We're all on board. We're all on board with Knox. We're all on board with Knox. Anytime Sports Cards. Thanks for stopping by, man.
So put Higbee aside because it's not a discussion for
No,
me
if
yet.
he
But
doesn't catch a touchdown, he's a bust.
I have Hawkinson probably at like my 4 this week, at my 5, and then Knox at my 4. So I'm playing Knox.
Knox finna be the Robert Tonyan of the 2021.
Three out of 5 weeks, T.J. Hawkinson has disappointed you.
Yes.
Knox just seems to have a connection with Josh Allen. They're playing a really bad Tennessee defense, so I mean, why not keep rolling him out there?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah. Tennessee's terrible on defense. It's just the call. Him and Sanders are the reason why Beasley is just not part of that offense anymore, which is good because Dawson Knox is another tight end option. Man, there's not many of them. All right, we got another question here from Dan Saint. Welcome back to the show, my friend. Javonte or Khalil, 0.5 PPR. Kev, let you go first. Kev, you go first.
All right, I got to go with my guy, dude. I got to keep backing it up. I've talked about him. I think it's Javonte Williams' day to shine against a bad Raiders run D.
Yep.
I think this is the week where we finally – I mean, we've seen it. We've already seen him rip off the big runs. Most of his work comes after contact. Like, he's just breaking tackles. I think this is the week we see it finally explode into a nice 20-point day. He definitely gets into the end zone, maybe 100 yards. I do like Herbert as a starter, but Packers, I don't know how much. I think they're going to be playing from behind the Bears. So, for me, I'm going to lean with Javonte. They're close, though.
Okay. What about you, Moose?
Yeah, Javonte's getting targeted more. I do believe, though, that Dan had texted me this morning. And to my knowledge, Dan, this is a standard league, correct?
You said 0.5.
A 0.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll take Javonte too. I think mostly on what Kev said is just like he's got to have that big day. He's so good. He's such a powerful back. And I think this is the day that he could do it against, like he said, a shitty Raiders run D. So.
All right, I'm gonna switch it right back over to TikTok real quick. Another good question here. Start 2. Amari Cooper, Adam Thielen, or Mike Williams?
Well, Mike Williams, you should never not start.
You have to start him, even though he's paying.
So it's Mike Williams, right? You got to start Mike Williams, but and then it's basically down to Amari Cooper and Adam Thielen here.
Yeah,
that's tough.
PPR, do we know?
Is it PPR anytime sports cards? I'm gonna assume. I mean, who doesn't play PPR anymore?
Shite, man. Listen, Carolina's defense is no
Cooper.
joke. Yeah, I was just about to say I'm Cooper too. New England's defense has just not been good. We got caught up by Davis Mills and fucking Chris Moore last week. What is happening this year?
Okay.
Fire up Amari Cooper.
I gotta go with Cooper.
Yeah,
Thielen's been on the downward spiral here.
I think I'm gonna agree. Mike Williams, the obvious start. You got to put him in, and it comes down to Thielen and Cooper. Oh, man, it's tough because this has trap game written all over it for Dallas, bro.
Doesn't it?
It does, bro. New England, they looked terrible against the Texans last week, and they're in Gillette. Right? They're in Gillette, and I think Dallas is going to run the ball a lot. That's our weak spot. J.C. Jackson's probably going to be on Cooper. Oh, man, it's tough because you know that Cooper goes out there, catches a 70-yard touchdown, and then Thielen gets 2 catches on 4 targets again. I think I've got to go Cooper as well. As tough as this might not be, it might seem like an easy call, but it's not. Thielen, I know he's been kind of lackadaisical the past couple weeks, but the Carolina defense is real. That game isn't going to have a lot of points scored in it, and if it does, it'll be Dalvin Cook, really. So I'm going to go Cooper. I'll go Cooper Williams.
Jay Jettas.
Yeah, I'll go Cooper Williams here.
We got a couple of officially actives here, fellas. Sterling Shepard, officially active. Daniel Jones, officially active. We talked about Mike Williams, and Dalvin Cook is now officially active.
Nice.
I don't know if I had mentioned that before, but
we got a question here from Nate. Oh, man. Guajarado. I think I said that right. He needs a flex. Tonyan, Beasley, or Pollard?
Pollard.
PPR, I'm going Beasley.
Oh my God!
No, I'm going Pollard.
Pollard all day, baby. Fire him up. He's gonna have a decent day today. My father in the chat. What's up, Dad? We got a question here. He wants to know what out of one of these three, which one's been letting us down the most? Sam Darnold, Joe Burrow, or Kyler Murray? Well, I'm gonna be honest, Dad.
All of them.
For the league that we're in, Kyler Murray is besides the week 1 and 2 performance, he's been shooting us in the foot. We've been missing out on points on the bench because of him. But we got to keep riding the Murray train. He's the guy to play. He can pop off for rushing touchdowns at any point. I know Darnold's been doing that, but they're gonna go away from it. They can't afford to lose him with the Christian McCaffrey out 3 weeks. Got another question here from who to start. Yeah, we're gonna start Murray today. We got to start Murray. Yeah, we can't take him.
Yeah.
Out.
Dude,
I think Murray could go off today. He could finally come back.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs a little less pressure.
He's got the Cleveland Browns. I mean, the Cleveland Browns got kind of blown up last week defensively. That makes me a little nervous as they got those DNs could contain him, make him throw the ball, which he can do. So that might help. So we're gonna stick with Kyler. I don't like.
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't like the Carolina-Minnesota game at all, game script wise, and I don't really like. Joe Burrow is interesting. I think it's between Burrow and Murray, but I just think the rushing upside for Murray.
You have to start Kyler, man.
Yeah.
Here's the only thing I'm worried about Kyler today. We didn't really bring this up yet. Is that Kingsbury's not going to be there?
Yeah, Kingsbury's not going to be there. Which
Spencer Whipple will assist Sean Kugler in play calling for the Arizona Cardinals.
Those are real names.
Yeah, Whipple is the son of former UMass coach Mark Whipple, who spent some time in the NFL, is now an OC for Pittsburgh football.
There you go. There's Moose with the random fact of the day. We love to hear that. That's
Chris Mortensen. Chris Mortensen. Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, maybe with a little less pressure and like maybe simpler play calling, maybe Kyler Murray has an absolute day like we need him to. So
here's my thing with that situation is that they're gonna be like, okay, well, Murray's our best player, so we're gonna let him run the game today. Not run the game per se, like call the plays, but like we're gonna run the offense through Kyler Murray like we should be doing every play, not give the ball to James Conner and 5 yards in. It's just annoying. We got another question. We got another question from TikTok. I don't understand dad jokes is his name.
I love that.
No, it says I don't understand jokes. I'm sorry. I for some reason I saw dad in that name. He wants to know Darrell Williams, who's starting today for Kansas City, or Khalil Herbert, the starter for the Chicago Bears. Herbert.
Chicago Herbert.
Are we Herbert across the board here?
Give me Herbert.
Yeah, give me some Herb.
Give me Herbert.
Yeah, we're gonna go Herbert across the board. Darrell, this is his opportunity here, though. Darrell's opportunity here to get some money in the offseason. Might even take the job away from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh my God, Jaguars suck.
They're winning, bro.
I know, but you see that play? Oh my Lord!
I saw them have the ball, but I missed the play.
These poor Londoners, bro. Imagine living in London, bro, and having to watch this game as the one game a year you get to see.
They get 2 games a year that they can go see live, and we give them the worst possible fucking teams. And we're looking to expand to Germany. What do you think they're gonna get? 9. They're gonna get no one.
They're gonna get the Lions and they're gonna get the Lions and Raiders next year or something
Lions,
like that.
Giants.
Oh no,
Lions, Giants.
Oh shit, they might end up sending the Patriots out there at some point, dude. It's not
really big out there in Germany, dude.
Oh no.
A little Oktoberfest action out there.
Yeah, yep. Little Oktoberfest. Hey, guys, if you're watching us on TikTok, make sure you guys say what up in the chat. Give us some likes on there. Help us surface on the FYP. If you guys are over here on Facebook, make sure you get to the like button, comment, say hello. Share us. Let your league mates know about the Fantasy Dads. Check us out everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. We're everywhere. Just check us out, man. I think Moose got us on, what's that? The other social media that I don't know about. What is it called?
Oh, we're on LinkedIn, bro.
LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn, bro. That's when you know shit's real, bro. You're on LinkedIn. So hey, no, we do appreciate everybody's support, man. This is fun. We love this shit, man. This is fun. You know, it gets discouraging sometimes. We don't see turnout and stuff like that, but we know you guys got our backs, and it keeps us going. And we love this shit, bro. We love this shit. We want to keep this going through the off season too. So keep us growing, man. We can make that thing happen. Could be worse. Jacob says it could be the Jets versus the Jags. I mean, it could be.
Jets, Jags.
It
that's
could
like
be.
bottom of the barrel, dude. That's
I
we
don't
saw
know.
Jets Falcons last week, Jags Dolphins this week. You put the Jets and the Jags together in a suck bowl, in Germany, and they'll be like, all right, fine, we don't want this anymore. Like, take it
Suck
away.
ball.
Hey,
It's nice that you offered it, but no.
Hey, thanks for both world wars. Here's the Jets versus Jags. Keep the change.
Keep the change, bro. Alex says the only social media you're not on is OnlyFans. Hey, bro, I got some decent looking feet.
What an idea! Good idea, bro.
Hey, we got some wives. We got some fantasy moms. We got some fantasy moms. We could toss them on there. We're all married.
Naked start sit, me and Moose.
Naked start sits with Moose and Smirks. No, stop.
Foiled up wrestling start sit show. Let's freaking get it.
Oh my god. that is
no.
We're just gonna sit naked Indian style and just fucking answer start sit questions, bro. Around a candle.
You're gonna sit on a cake.
I got a candle right here, dude. I got the ambiance ready to rock.
No. So I did put Burrow in the lineup last night, guys. Like, I'm really and then look who threw a pick? The Dolphins. What a turnover game here.
Lose to that
I gotta
team.
say, the most terrible American football game has to be better than soccer, though, right?
Oh, we're not gonna get into that here while we're live. We're gonna talk about that off air.
I'm gonna go with no.
We don't want to interact.
Yeah, we're gonna piss some people off. I'm sorry, soccer fans.
We don't want to piss anybody off. We just got these fans.
I woke up early just to watch the Man U Leicester match yesterday, kid.
Wow.
What's the team that
I'm
Messi just went
cultured.
to? Paris Saint-Germain, right? Messi just went to France, right?
Yeah, and Ronaldo's back at Man U. Yeah, big day for Leicester. The Foxes. That's my squad. Anyhow, it's my squad.
Anyhow, damn, my phone's finna die. Anyway, all right. I didn't think of this when I was setting up. That's all right. Well, TikTok, you're with me till my phone dies, my friends. We only got about 10 minutes left anyway, but all right, we got some more questions here. We got Paul. I need to start 3 out of these 5 running backs PPR. Holy shit!
Oh boy.
Darrell Williams, Jonathan Taylor, Javonte Williams, Chuba Hubbard, and Josh Jacobs. I mean, Jonathan Taylor, Chuba, and Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, wait, whoa. Who's the other one?
Javonte Williams or Darrell Williams?
Are you starting?
I would consider starting Javonte over Josh Jacobs this week.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
But like we just talked about the coach situation, bro. They're gonna rely on their best players. Josh Jacobs is definitely one of their best players.
I know.
He looked decent last week, and they threw him the ball. I like Josh Jacobs. moving forward. I think Jacobs, Taylor, Hubbard.
You got to go with Chuba, obviously. With McCaffrey out, he's been getting to work. And Jonathan Taylor shouldn't have even been part of the question because you're obviously starting him. Yeah, so for me, the third one would be between Jacobs and Williams. I like Williams' matchup better, but Rye, you might be right just with the fact that he's not going to be splitting the workload the way Javonte is.
Yeah.
Kenyon Drake didn't really get any work last week.
Drake's done. I think they got to write him off.
What a horrible contract.
I'll agree with you, Rye. I'll go with Jacobs as well.
Wow, I like that. I like to hear that.
Yeah, I think I will, just because he should get all the work. Melvin Gordon's still there. Even if Javonte breaks out, he's still going to be there. What say you, Moose?
I'm gonna go with for me it was between Javonte and Josh Jacobs, but honestly you got to play Jacobs. Especially with we don't know what's going on moving forward. So for me it's Chuba, JT, and Josh Jacobs. Yeah. Yep.
What Darrell Williams. All right, before we go to the next question here from Dan Saint, how are you guys on Darrell Williams right now? Like, how do you feel? I think this is interesting. I feel like a lot of people probably have him right now and are debating on putting him in the lineup because he's the number 1 guy in Kansas City right now. Where are you valuing him at, Moose?
Well, he's an RB2.
Oh, Kevin talking about Ken. We're gonna have to get a whip.
All those guys that just named except Taylor were an RB2.
Have to get a whip for this kid, Moose. I didn't ask him.
Huh?
I
thought you said, where are you valuing him, guys?
I said Moose.
Oh, fair enough.
No, that's cool, bro. Fuck with you. I don't care.
The thing with me and the thing with Darrell Williams, first of all, I'm a Clyde owner. So I'm already down on anybody that's the RB1 there. But is he going to be targeted more than Clyde was?
Yes.
Like he got 5 targets last week.
Yep.
Like that's pretty significant.
He should.
You know what I mean?
He should.
Don't know. Like I think you can play him. I still think like Chuba, obviously, like in this scenario, is like over Darrell. But I don't think you can write off Darrell Williams just yet. But it depends on your situation. Like he could be better than Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
He
like,
could be. He could be.
In fantasy value, I mean.
Here's my argument with Darrell Williams. Not that we're arguing here or debating anything. It's just I'm just asking your opinion on him. Before you continue, Moose, there's a guy on that team that has shown flashes of being a starting running back on teams in the NFL. And I think he still has some juice. And I think he's still out to prove himself. And I think he's better than Darrell Williams. And that's Jerick McKinnon. And I think that is somebody you want to keep your eye on. I mentioned it in the chat on the Tuesday show. It's somebody you want to keep an eye on today. He might come out of the gate as the every down back. And Darrell Williams will come out and be the pass catcher that he was. So Jerick McKinnon is somebody you got to keep your eye on. If you have an extra roster spot, I think you add him now before the games start. If you got somebody who got ruled out, stash him on the IR. Pick this guy up just in case.
Sure.
Just in case. Because Darrell Williams comes out, averages 2 yards a carry. And here comes Jerick McKinnon, who's got a burst of speed. I know he didn't look good in his one attempt last week, but I'm just saying, it's a name you definitely want to be wary of, man. Like, we didn't know that Darrell Williams would be the starting running back today, you know? So, Jerick McKinnon is another guy. Just monitor the situation with Darrell Williams. That's my only thing with him moving forward with Darrell Williams is Jerick McKinnon. But, yeah, go ahead, Moose. Finish what you guys say.
No, that was pretty much it. I think Darrell Williams is valuable because of his passing usage. In a standard league, honestly, Ryno, I don't think I want to own anybody that's not Travis Kelce or, Tyreek Hill on that team. Like, honestly, so if it's PPR, I think Darrell Williams is a fine play this week. Against Washington. I mean, that offense has been tricky too, man. Like, he could be top 15 this week, or he could be like not even top 30. It really depends. It's too wishy-washy for me, that run game. So that's the only thing that worries me in Kansas City. But yeah, right. That just about does it for Darrell. I mean, I didn't pick him up anywhere. I'm so sick of picking guys up and playing them.
What a toilet bowl. All right, we're gonna go on to the questions here. Rondale Moore. We got a lot here, so we're gonna try to get this going fast. We're gonna start with Dan Saint. Rondale Moore or Darrell Mooney, standard league. I go Rondale's big play potential here.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. He asked me earlier who I would go with, and I told him Darnell Mooney, but like, I'm not playing him in 2 leagues, so that almost makes me want to say Rondale Moore for him. Jesus, that's tough. They're going to be ranked back to back wherever you look, but Darnell Mooney's going against a bad Green Bay team though, and they don't have Jair Alexander.
Right.
Jair. I don't know how to say
Jari,
it.
right? Jair.
Maybe Jair.
Jair. Okay. Yeah, for that reason, I'd probably go Mooney. I probably trust that more. Even though Rondale Moore's the big play guy, but I know it's a standard league that he said, right? So, yeah, I'll probably go Mooney.
Go Mooney.
It's a tough call.
All right. Next week, I'm gonna go Rondale Moore. Especially in standard, because you're looking for that big play game, big play potential, I think, at receiver position with no PPR. So
that's for our league, too.
Huh?
That's for our league, too. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's not. Ours isn't standard. Never mind.
All right. Next we got Chris. Welcome back, bro. What's up, fellas? Quick question. Taylor Heineke or Big Ben? I think we're all got to say Heineke here, right?
Heineke. Massive day for Heineke.
Massive day for Heineke. I before you go, drop Coda. Stay there for a sec, bro. On TikTok. He wants to know OBJ or Thielen for PPR. I told him Thielen. Yeah, I think Thielen's the call.
Yeah, you can't trust Beckham after
can't trust Beckham. Now
they scored 40 and he had 3 targets.
Yeah, the targets are going for Beckham. Donovan Peoples-Jones time over in Cleveland. I'm going with Thielen. Yeah, we're Thielen across the board. Drip drop. All right, next up we got Chris Pizza. What's good, homie? Alex Collins. Alex Collins or Khalil Herbert. Oh God, he's got 3. All right, so we'll start with that one. We're all gonna go Herbert here, I believe, right?
Herbert.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yep.
Okay, and then we got Brandon Cooks or Marquise Brown. I'm gonna go Hollywood.
Yeah. Yep. Same. You have
Yeah.
to. He's been unreal.
Yeah.
You have to.
They go Hollywood.
He might have 5 points this week, but he also might have 35. So I'm going Hollywood. Brandon Cooks.
Same kind of situation with Cooks though.
Yep.
For sure.
So he's either gonna blow up or do absolutely nothing.
I think Brown's ceiling is just that much higher though, where I would take that.
Yeah.
Mike Williams or Robert Woods. Oof, that's a lot harder than you think. I'm gonna go Mike Williams though. Oh man, this could be that Mike Williams game where he gets 2 points. I don't know.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, dude. That's like exactly. And Robert Woods like had a good week last week.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Dude, honestly, like Mike Williams is the hot hand. I just don't.
Hard to bench a guy that's been doing what he's been doing, even if he's a little banged up.
Fuck yeah, you gotta go Mike Williams. As much as I love Robert Woods' upside this week, I mean Mike Williams has been
wheel game though. You know, they already greased him up last week. I think maybe it's just another Cooper Cup.
Yeah, I think
you gotta go with Williams. Right now.
I think it's safe for us to tell you to go Williams, right? Though, like it is safe for us to tell you to play Mike Williams just because he's very so
safe.
good.
He's the number 2 receiver in fantasy. I mean, it's crazy we even have to think about that, but it's still lodged in our heads that he's gonna get hurt or something's not gonna work out for him because that's just it's been his career. He's finally doing what he was supposed to do. He was a top 8 pick in the draft. I mean, this is what he was supposed to do, and he's doing it finally. Guy's a good quarterback finally. So I mean, that has a lot to do with it. So if he can stay on the field, Mike Williams is an every week start. I don't care who you have. He's a top 5 receiver. But this week with him being banged up, definitely something to be wary about because they might not want to push him too much because of that, because of his injury history. So maybe you want to go Robert Woods, but I don't think you can bench Mike Williams. I think he's just one of those guys you can't bench. You'll have to eat the 2-point game if it happens, but you can't bench him, bro. He could go out there and have 2 catches for 2 touchdowns. You know, be in the red zone only. Like he's that good. He's that good. You can't bench him. Moving on here, we got Jordan DeCarlo. What's good, bro? Would you guys do Tony Pollard, Alex Collins, or Latavius Murray? I already got Zeke at RB1.
Pollard.
Yeah,
start them both.
Yeah, it don't matter, bro.
Yeah, start them both. This New England defense is not that good.
I think this one's a little closer for you because you have Zeke already, and no one else is going to get those points. So I don't think I would mind starting Alex Collins over him.
The thing is, Ryno, the thing that scares me, and the reason I think if you are a Pollard owner and you're worried about your RB2 or your flex play, the thing about these two is that Pollard could have the bigger day than Zeke, and Zeke could go off. Like that's just. Or they could both go off. That's the thing. So I think it's kind of just it's a safe play to play them both, honestly, against this defense.
It's not bad. No, it's definitely a safe play for sure. They're on a 4-game winning streak. They're just tearing people up on offense. They look really good. I mean, Pollard, he's up there anyway. You know, with rushing yards on the team, he's pretty close to Zeke. So I mean, he's gonna get work. He got 15 carries last week. You know, and Zeke had. I mean, over the year, Zeke has 85 carries, right? Guess how much Tony Pollard has? As an RB2.
89.
Nah, he's got 51. Not relax. But he's got 51 attempts. He's got 51 attempts. But that's a lot for a backup running back. That's what I'm trying to get. That's a lot of carries for backup running back who's averaging the most yards per carry of 6.4. That's crazy. He's every time touches in the league.
On the team or in the league?
The league. Wow. He's averaging 6 yards a carry. With 50 attempts, bro. And he's 11th in the NFL in rushing yards with 325. So I think you're right. I think you guys are right. I think I just talked myself into it. I think Tony Pollard definitely over Alex Collins today.
I don't want to, unless you absolutely have to, I don't want to put Collins into my lineup.
Not this week.
With Geno.
Not even that. It's not even that.
Defense.
Yeah. I that's not it though. I don't think Geno would be the reason why I don't play him. It's just Pittsburgh's run defense is like the one thing about that defense that's really good. So that's why I
certainly doesn't help having Geno Smith instead of Russell Wilson.
Geno looked like he could still sling the rock last week, bro. He was out there doing his damn thing.
He's freaking Geno Smith.
Just kidding.
We all know who Geno Smith is. All right.
Michelangelo has his input. He says Murray isn't a bad play neither. He's a goal line back and whatnot there in Baltimore. Now you know who the goal line back is, Michelangelo. That's Lamar Jackson.
Jackson.
So
he's keeping it. He is keeping it 9 times out of 10.
Oh my god.
He's the goal line running back, and the goal line receiver is Mark Andrews. So that's. I think Murray's like the fourth option when it comes to goal line work.
It was actually Freeman who was out there at the goal line last week when they had that bad exchange. Like Freeman wanted the ball and Lamar was going to keep it. That wasn't even Murray.
That's going to happen with
Gaskins
these vets.
Isn't in right now.
Gaskins is not in. Alvin
It's
Ahmed. Ahmed's in the game, and you know
Or
who
is
has
that Brown?
you know who has 25 fantasy points right now?
Doesn't matter.
Jalen Waddle, baby! Let's go!
Waddle.
Let's go, kid!
Oh,
Jalen
no.
Waddle!
Oh my goodness.
Woo! Let's go! We're hyped today, baby. We're starting off with a
Unreal.
boom play. Jalen Waddle against Jacksonville. Newly
Jalen
acquired.
Waddle.
Let's
Next
go.
week, sell high candidate.
Let's go. Oh my God. I hope I woke everybody up in your houses if they're not up yet. But it's 12 o'clock on Sunday. Get hype. Football is around the corner.
All right.
Let's
Don't you
go.
also have Chenault in your lineup?
I don't care. I got 25. I got 25 from Waddell. Waddle's sitting in your free agency, Jordan.
Tell
What?
this motherfucker goes.
No,
Oh
go
my
pick him
God.
up.
It's a 10-team league.
That's
That's
okay.
absolutely 10 or
Okay.
18 league.
All right. Michelangelo says Bugs Bunny throwing the ball to Bugs Bunny in the end zone for Baltimore. Yeah, basically. We got another question from Chris. From Chris here. Chris wants to know Emmanuel Sanders or Tony for flex.
Sanders.
Sanders.
See, I would say
You should
Tooney.
have Harmony there.
I would say Tooney, but I'm just nervous.
Tony.
I like Tooney. Okay, I'm saying
Not his
Tooney.
name, though.
I don't care if it's not his name. I'm saying Tooney,
Right.
and I'm gonna
Looney
start.
Tooney over there?
And I'm gonna start calling Heineken. Like I call the receiver.
That's a nice little nickname.
I call the
I can get on
receiver.
board with that.
The receiver from Atlanta. He's called Zucchini because I can't pronounce his last name. So we're going with Tooney.
Not many people can.
He's Tooney. We're going Tooney. All right. But Tooney, what worries me about Tooney is what Kevin said earlier. Joe Judge, and Jason Garrett. Just because he had a huge week last week, I think a big factor of that was that the game script was in the favor. So now he might come out and he might be the number one option, but will he see those number one targets for a very bad Giants team? Probably not, I would say. I don't know. He's had no competition for targets. I mean, Darius Slayton's out, Galladay's out, but they're playing the Rams. It's just, I'm staying away from Tooney. I'm happy I have him on my roster if you do, because he's got a nice little schedule coming up, and if he is that guy, then you're good, right? But I think you wait on him. I think you wait on him this week. Last week, Shepard's back. Yeah, big whoop. He'll be out in the first quarter.
He was the favorite target for the first 3 weeks.
He'll be out of the game in the second quarter, bro.
You don't cheer for someone.
No, I don't. I'm not cheering for anybody to get hurt. I'm not cheering for anybody to get hurt. Listen. I'm just saying his history is injury. That's what his history is. That's why everybody knows Sterling Shepard is the concussion guy, the guy who can't stay on the field. That's who he is, bro. That's what he does. So, but anyway, he's not even part of the question.
Would you?
Yeah.
He's part of the question. Is he part of the reason why Tony might not get as many targets? So,
but no, I don't. I just don't think that it's gonna work.
Rest the season, Shepard or Tony?
Tony.
Oh, Shepard.
Tooney.
Tuner.
Tooney fought somebody last week.
I'd like to see how this game goes when they're both on the field.
I want to see him throw hands.
I was just about to say, if it's a divisional game from now on, you start Tony, no matter what.
Yeah.
The dude's fired up against that division.
That 1-4 team, man. They got some spark left in them, Someone has AJ Green over him. I don't know why. Jalen Waddle. Yeah, I would have Jalen Waddle over AJ Green all day.
Wouldn't have
all day.
AJ Green.
All day, baby.
All day. So the Jaguars are now losing this game, 20-17, because my boy Jalen Waddle said, "Welcome to the Wattell." So I'm loving it. Let's go. All right.
Crazy.
Again, everybody that's here, thank you guys for being here today. Had a blast. We're live on TikTok too. Phone's gonna die though in probably about a minute or so. So if you're over there, make sure you guys go follow us on YouTube, or subscribe to us on YouTube, I should say. And if you're not following us already here on TikTok, make sure you hit that follow button for us and tap the like button as well. And then for everybody else that's here, we don't forget about y'all Facebook viewers. You guys are here every week for us. We appreciate the shit out of you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys always come through with the questions. You make us, you entertain the shit out of us, man. Like, if it wasn't for you guys coming with the questions, I would have to listen to the Smirks' terrible takes and Moose talk about some bullshit about Ryan Tannehill. I don't want to do that. So you guys come through with...
Wow. I'm off the Tannehill train, bro. I'm going to trade in our Dynasty League so that I don't have to shelf fucking Ryan Tannehill out there, dude. Listen.
Hey, I'm playing him next week, Moose. I'm playing them next week against the Chiefs. Did they play the Chiefs next week? Yeah. So
fucking ridiculous.
Bro. I got Allen on a bye. He's a perfect bye week guy. But let's go. We're having a good day today, guys. That's awesome viewership count across the board. I think our TikTok hit almost 400 views, which is crazy. Our live feed, which is good stuff, man. That's good for our first live video. We're over here on Facebook and YouTube. We got, I think, 13 viewers we hit over today between the two together, which is awesome. Just make sure you guys keep hitting that like button and sharing us across your platforms and letting people know about the Fantasy Dads. It's been a fun season so far. We're about a quarter way through. Longer year this year, so you got more of us. And hopefully you guys give us a reason to keep going after that. But I think we're coming up on the end of the show here, aren't we?
Yeah.
I would say so.
I don't know if I have any start-sit questions myself, to be honest with you. Although I did have one, but now I can't think of it. This
is one of our better shows, I got to say, man. The energy is here today. The energy is here.
Booker or Moss?
Moss is an interesting guy, bro. I think he's a rest of the season RB2 at least, with the potential of being an RB1, bro. He might just kink Singletary to the curb, bro. They might just kink Singletary to the curb.
You think so? Even in a blowout loss, Booker still had 19 opportunities.
No, I agree. I like Booker.
It's kind of a tough call.
I like Booker, but I'm going to stick with Moss.
I do that. The matchup is obviously better for Moss. Are you all right?
Moose is dead.
Are you all right over there, dude?
I had Waddle on my bench. I had Waddle.
Oh, did you?
Here's the deal. But hear me out.
Did you start Marvin Jones?
No, I started Jefferson, Godwin, and then I have Lockett in my flex. Waddle's on my bench.
Oh, Moose. Marvin Jones is hurt.
Unbelievable.
You kind of have to start those other three guys, though, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I have Pittman there, too. I was considering Pittman over Lockett today. Not Waddle.
Oh, my phone died. We're no longer live on TikTok.
That's TikTok over.
I'm going to trade him for an RB1 real soon anyways.
We're not. Who?
Jones has 20 points, Alex? My man. Always keeping the people informed, Shefty.
We got Jesse Torres, one running back in flex one. Aaron Jones, Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Lockett, Chase Claypool, PPR.
Oh, my God.
Bench Lockett.
Yeah, bench Lockett.
Lockett with Geno Smith. I think you start Jonathan Taylor and Aaron Jones.
But here's the deal. Do you think that Geno Smith could get in a situation in this game tonight where he has to just, fucking send it? Full send?
All right, he could send it, bro. He could send it for, 12 completions.
Send it right to Minka Fitzpatrick.
Something like that.
Send it right to Joe Hayden.
Keep the change. Keep the change. Oh, man. Yeah, you got to go with Claypool. Oh, that's upsetting. Well, so here's the deal. If we're that scared of Lockett, which I am today, do I start Pittman or Lockett today?
Pittman.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't like...
You know what? The last time you guys both told me to play somebody, I didn't.
And how'd that go for you?
It did not go.
How'd that go for you, Moose?
Oh, well, I got too nervous right before I tinkered, bro. I tinkered.
That's a commandment, bro. You can't tinker. How soon did you tinker? Was it 5 minutes before kickoff?
Here's the deal. No. So here's the deal. So I consider tinkering anything within an hour. Anything within an hour that's not an update is a tinker. So I tinkered when you guys told me to take somebody out, put somebody in, and then I was like, no. You got to go with your gut. and it just happens that way sometimes, man. It just does. That's the way the cookie's been crumbling this year.
That's a nice little league you got there, Jesse Torres, though, man. One running back and one flex. You got to decide between Jonathan Taylor and Aaron Jones, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, hey, and anybody ever leaves, you let us know, all right?
No, you got to put the 2 running back ones in there. You can't. You got to. Yeah. That's a rule in fantasy. You got a proven RB1. You got to start him. You can't bench him. Michelangelo says, you guys remember when I sat Kelsey last year and played Tunyon, and Tunyon had a career day, Moose? Never a bad game, LW. Go with your gut. He ain't wrong.
That's fair.
That's one of our rules, man. No matter what we say, you go with your gut.
We told him he was an idiot. I'm pretty sure we used the word idiot, which is not what we like to call people here, but
I never called anybody an idiot. That's not me.
I couldn't believe it.
I've known Michelangelo for years, so I almost guarantee I called you an idiot. So I do apologize for that, but also
sorry.
you still are an idiot. Love you. Keep the change.
Keep the change, Moose.
You're
loving that. You're loving that little saying today. I gotta say, you said it about 5 times.
It's almost Home Alone season, bro.
It's almost Christmas time. That's why we have to change the holiday season.
Walmart's got the Christmas
it's almost the holiday season
everywhere, bro.
Hey, speaking of that, Ryno, are we doing like any type of thon this year for the kids?
A what?
Listen,
a thon. That's like
in
a
the
stream-a-thon.
Okay. I'm doing something. I'm talking to some people behind the scenes. I didn't want to tell anybody about it yet because it's just want to get it done, and then I'll talk to you guys. And
all right, bet.
We're gonna be doing something for St. Jude's. I did one last year. I did as some of you guys know, I streamed. I streamed on Twitch for 2 years, and last year I did a charity stream for the Children's Hospital, and it was a carols for charity. I had like 8 or 9 streamers come on the show with me, and we sang Christmas carols together, and I got rated by an American Idol singer, and we actually, it popped off. We raised over $2,000 for the kids, man. It was good stuff. So I'm hoping we can bring that energy over to the fantasy dads, because we got a good community base over here that, we could do something with it.
What are you giggling at?
Alex said in the comments, thought you said thong for the kids.
It did sound like you said thong. But I was just gonna move on from that statement. I was just gonna let you have that one.
We're gonna stop doing thongs for the kids, man.
No thongs for the kids, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I thought it was like Cisco thong song, dude. We're going thong.
No thong.
Oh no thongs for the kids. No thongs. Not yet.
Yo, there's Waddle again.
Yo, you know who's a beast? Jalen Waddle. He's such an animal. Love it.
Going well.
Michelangelo says, I think hashtag keep the change should become a Fantasy Dads hashtag. It is, bro. It is. Maybe we could do something with that for the charity stream. We'll figure it out. But yeah, there will be one.
Look at you.
There will be one in the in the winter season. We'll
get it going.
Keep you guys informed on that. It'll be a little fantasy football-a-thon. Probably a Sunday early morning something or Saturday or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But Ryno in a thong. Yeah, no thongs, Dad. I'm not wearing no thongs. Don't worry.
Is that TK?
Yeah, my father's here. He's always here, bro.
Let's get it. That can be part of our OnlyFans stream.
Oh, we got my dad in a thong.
Both of you.
Both of us in a thong.
Answering star sits on OnlyFans.
Kennedy's in a thong and a
big money, dude.
Bathtub of oil. That's what everybody wants to see.
There's a market out there for everything. I'll tell you that.
There's a market. Kev's getting too excited about the OnlyFans. Got to calm him down. I was got to calm this kid down.
Whip.
I might have one more start-sit question from a personal aspect here. Okay? Do I go Alex Collins or A.J. Brown?
Trade alert. You go Alex Collins or what?
A.J. Brown.
A.J.
Okay.
Gotta be.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Buffalo's really good against the pass. That's all. I just want to...
I've received a trade offer, fellas, live on the show. So I give the 2 Panthers running backs. I don't think I'm going to accept it, but so I give McCaffrey, Hubbard, and Corey Davis, and I receive Logan Thomas, Kareem Hunt, Chris Godwin.
Ooh.
I love Hunt and Godwin. I mean, honestly, though.
No.
I don't know about Godwin, honestly. AB's just been.
AB's the
Moose,
guy.
you were right on that one, dude. You were right on that one. I love Hunt, but. And I'm also 1-4. I need to win, but I don't think Logan Thomas ain't gonna help me.
What are the Dolphins doing right now, bro? Why are they running to the line and throwing the ball like this? They're not losing. Did they not know they're not losing? I'm really because they might think it's an incomplete pass. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm confused here.
Look at him.
They're running to the.
He's trying his hardest to flirt with that ref.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
trying to get with this ref right here, bro. You know, dance
He
on my lap
can't
later.
believe it, dude. He can't.
Oh, my dad says no capitalization, sir. Ryno, sir, and Ryno Jr. in the thong singing Christmas carols. Yeah, no, Michelangelo, that's not happening. My son's not going into the thong. Oh, you mean my father? Oh God. Anyway, all right. That's gonna do it for the show today, though, guys. We're about 10 minutes from that 12:30 mark in the day. I got some cooking I gotta do. I got some things I gotta get going here at the Kennedy compound. So, say thank you guys again, as always, for coming by today, dropping some great questions. We had some good times today, good laughs, great show, great vibes, great energy. It's that fall season. It gets me going. It gets me happy. So, enjoy the football today. Make sure you guys check us out across the platforms everywhere, even LinkedIn, and just search the Fantasy Dads, and we'll come up, like it, share it. I know you guys are all in leagues with each other or with friends. Tell them about us. Tell them to come check us out. It's not weird. This is a cool thing. People need to get over that aspect of life. People do this shit. This is what we do, and this is what we do for fun. So come check us out. Show us the love you guys been showing us, and we'll keep this shit going. Moose and Smirks, thank you guys as always. Had a blast today. Good luck in your leagues. And you guys got any final words? And we'll end the show off that.
I think you covered it, man. Just thank everybody on TikTok. 400 views, you said. That's fucking huge. And thank our loyal people on Facebook who come through every week. You know, it's awesome.
It is. It's a good feeling knowing that we got people that want to watch us and want to talk to us and stuff. It's cool. Moose, anything from you? You're muted, bro.
Oh, he did it again.
It's all right.
It was so good too. Keep the change. Happy week 6. See you later.
All right. Keep the change. We love it. All right, guys. They'll see you Tuesday. No more solo shows. I might go live on TikTok because that went pretty well today, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. But there's no more Wednesday and Monday shows. But Moose and Smirks will be here Tuesday for Transaction Tuesdays. Make sure you guys come by and get your waiver questions in then. But enjoy the week 6 matchups.